You've been exercising every single day. You feel proud of that. But 3 separate physical therapists told me the same unsettling thing this month. Most senior fitness routines are quietly training the body to fall harder, not stand stronger. That squat you're doing? It might be shutting off the exact muscle that catches you when you stumble. That toe raised by the counter? It's teaching your ankle the wrong reflex entirely. And that brisk treadmill walk you're proud of? It could be erasing the one skill your nervous system needs most. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which 4 safe exercises are working against you and what to do instead starting today. Here's something almost nobody tells you. Strength and stability are not the same skill. You can have strong quads and still hit the floor tomorrow. Falls aren't usually caused by weakness alone. They're caused by a communication breakdown between your brain, your inner ear, and your feet, something physical therapists call proprioception. When that system is undertrained, no amount of squatting saves you. This is why so many active seniors are shocked when a fall happens anyway. They did everything right by conventional fitness standards. But conventional fitness standards were built for 30-year-old knees and stable nervous systems, not for a body relearning how to sense the ground. And that mismatch is exactly where fall risk hides. Once you understand this, the next 4 examples will make painful sense. Deep squats get recommended constantly for building leg strength. Sounds reasonable. Here's the problem. Physical therapists actually see, past a certain depth, an aging knee joint loses its mechanical advantage, and the load shifts onto ligaments instead of muscle. Worse, deep squats barely engage the hip abductors, the side of hip muscles responsible for lateral stability, the exact muscles that stop a sideways stumble from becoming a fall. You could squat 200 reps a week and still buckle sideways, stepping off a curb. Physical therapists replace this with a sit-to-stand from a stable chair, performed slowly, using only a partial range that keeps the knee safe. It builds the same functional strength without punishing the joint or skipping the stabilizers. This single swap alone changes outcomes. But mistake 2 is even more common and even more deceiving. Standing calf raises without support look harmless. People do them at the kitchen counter, in line at the store, anywhere. But without something to hold, your balance system has to fight 2 battles simultaneously, lifting your heels and staying upright. That's a lot to ask of reflexes that are already slower than they used to be. Physical therapists have documented seniors developing a subtle sway compensation from this exercise, where the body learns to lean rather than lift cleanly. That compensation pattern doesn't stay in the exercise. It leaks into everyday walking. The fix is almost embarrassingly simple. Hold a countertop or sturdy chair back and perform the same raise with full support removed from the balance equation entirely. Your calves still work just as hard. Your nervous system just isn't gambling while they do. And speaking of gambling with your nervous system, mistake 3 might be the sneakiest one of all. Treadmill walking feels like the gold standard of cardio. It's flat, it's predictable, it's controlled. That's exactly the problem. Real-world walking is never flat, predictable, or controlled. Sidewalks tilt, curbs appear, dogs cross your path without warning. A treadmill removes every one of those micro-challenges, which means the proprioceptive system, the one built specifically to react to uneven, unpredictable ground, goes almost completely unused. Seniors who train exclusively on treadmills often report feeling strong indoors and shaky outdoors. That's not a coincidence. That's an undertrained skill showing itself exactly when it matters most. Physical therapists recommend alternating treadmill sessions with short, supervised walks on grass, gravel, or a textured surface, specifically to keep that reflex system sharp. Even 10 minutes twice a week rebuilds a surprising amount of ground awareness. Now, for the exercise most people would never suspect at all. Leg lifts feel productive because you can feel the burn quickly, but speed is the hidden danger here. Fast, high-repetition leg lifts train muscles to fire explosively, which sounds good until you realize falls don't happen in slow motion. Your body needs controlled, sustained muscle engagement to catch a stumble, not a quick burst followed by fatigue. Rapid leg lifts also tend to recruit momentum instead of the hip stabilizers that actually matter for fall prevention. Physical therapists instead prescribe slow, controlled leg lifts held for a full 2 to 3 seconds at the top, done in far lower reps. It feels less intense in the moment. It is dramatically more effective where it counts. 4 exercises down, 4 safer replacements identified. But there's one more thing that ties all of this together, and it's the part most videos skip entirely. Notice something all 4 mistakes share. Every single one trades stability training for the illusion of intensity. Deep squats feel harder, so they seem better. Fast leg lifts burn more, so they feel more effective. Unsupported toe raises feel more advanced. Treadmills feel more controlled and safe, but your nervous system doesn't reward effort. It rewards precision. The replacements outlined today aren't easier versions of the same exercises. They're smarter versions built around how an aging balance system actually adapts and strengthens. This is the exact philosophy physical therapists use in real fall prevention programs, not generic senior fitness content built for engagement instead of outcomes. If you've been doing any of these four, don't panic. You haven't wasted your time. You've just been missing the last 10% that actually matters most. If you noticed even one of these four mistakes in your own routine, that awareness alone puts you ahead of most people your age. Try swapping in just one replacement this week and notice how different, how much more stable it feels within days. Subscribe to Steady Steps so you never miss a fall prevention update built on what physical therapists actually recommend, not what simply looks good on camera. Your future self, steady on their feet, will thank you for watching this one all the way through.